What's going on? James Bondi's here. In this video, I'm going to talk about the ultimate sales hack to make millions of dollars no matter what business that you're in. In order to really dive into this exact sales hack, and by the way, it is one thing that you can do in your sales, and it could be maybe you're selling over the phone, maybe you're selling in person, maybe you're looking to start a new business and you're deathly afraid of sales. And if that is the case, then this is exactly the video that you should be watching. And the backstory of this one thing that I ended up doing in 2014 when I was starting my business while being at the time, a vice principal in a high school, just wasn't making enough money. And I needed a side hustle business. And I'm sure a lot of people who are searching for how to make money online, how to start an e-com store, a digital agency, whatever it is, whatever business it is that you are looking to start on the side because you either want to get out of your 9 to 5, you want to supplement your income, whatever it might be. The biggest crutch that people have is the sales aspect. Here is what this ultimate sales hack, let me show this on the screen right now. This ultimate sales hack, truthfully, will take the pain of selling out of everyone who is afraid to sell. And so if you're scared to sell, if you're an introvert, if you are new to a business, if you are shy, if you have no confidence, if you stumble on your words, if you get cottonmouth when you're trying to explain something to somebody, but you want to change your life, this sales hack will allow you to do it. So instead of wasting the next 5 minutes of this video dangling some sort of carrot in front of you and wondering what that is, here's what it is. The person who could provide a free service, a taste, a sample of their business will always take sales out of the equation. And you can allow the product to sell itself. Now, what does that mean, James? Let me give you a real life example. If you've been watching my YouTube channel, you know I run a local marketing agency. Okay, I've been running it since 2014. I've done millions and millions of dollars through the agency model. I've done tens of millions through the educational part of the agency model. And I want to look at both of those two businesses that I have. Okay, so let's start with the digital business, the digital marketing business. We help businesses get more leads and customers. The biggest problem that I had was the fear of sales. And if you've watched a lot of my videos, I mean, I don't have a ton of them, but that will change soon. If you watch some of them, you will realize that I was deathly afraid of sales. I hated it. I hated every aspect of it. I got cottonmouth. I stumbled on my words. I'm naturally an introvert. I'm naturally shy. And I'm the person who kind of sits back and listens to everybody, right? That is my personality. I don't like to be the center of attention. I don't like to share my opinions much. Whatever that personality trait is, whatever personality on the chart that I land on, it sums up to just let me be in the background, right? And no matter where I am, if I'm at a party, if I'm at a family event, if I'm at, in a bar, like I'm just that guy that just sits and listens, right? Every once in a while, I'll come in with a word here and there. Usually it's very well thought out. Usually, I've said it to myself. What I'm about to say, I've said it to myself 10 times, so it comes out right? I'm that person. Through many years of working with a lot of individuals, obviously, I'm not who I was back in 2014 and 15 and probably even 16. But what I never struggled with was making a sale. I just didn't. And I attribute it to this one sales hack. And that's giving free samples. So let me give you an actual real life example, as I mentioned. So in 2014, I started to learn how to start a digital marketing agency, right? It was a very simple way to do it. I did it through trying to rank websites and then rent those websites out. That business model still works to this day. It's not my favorite, but it still works to this day. And my biggest problem was the sales aspect of it. So what I ended up doing was when I would contact businesses The conversation basically was, I'll do it for free. Okay? I will provide you leads. And let me give you an example, towing, right? Towing leads. I would contact a local towing company, and I would say, I have an influx of leads coming in from a website that I own, which was all truth, okay? And I will provide you leads if you can handle more leads. Can you handle more leads, right? Most of the time, they're a little skeptical in the first 15 seconds. But the reality is that what I found was when I would pitch like this, I no longer had the cotton mouth. I no longer was stumbling on my words. I mean, of course, the first couple of calls you ever make or first ever emails or callbacks that you ever get, it's practice, right? Let's not remove the importance of practice, okay? You're going to get good at anything that you do more than once or twice or 10 times. But I found that I was able to remove that nervousness from my body when I wasn't trying to ask for $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, whatever it might be for my services. And I could just say, look, let me just prove to you that I know what I'm doing, that you're going to get results, and that you're going to want to keep me doing what I'm currently going to show you how I do it. Okay? I'm going to show you the value that I can bring, I should say. And then, only then will I ask you for money, right? And that's kind of like what's going on in my head. And when you can take a pitch away from asking for money, more about, let me give you stuff, let me prove to you, don't worry about it, we'll talk about the money in the future, and there's no contract, you don't have to sign any documents. Like, this is just going to be about a relationship that me and you are going to go through. I'm going to prove to you that I'm well worth keeping on quote unquote payroll, let's say, right? Or mailbox money as we call. And so that is how I took all my calls. That is how I made the calls. And I built my business to a very large number, strictly from this one way of sales. And if I take this even further, I'm going to kind of give you the evolution here. The evolution starts like this. In the beginning of any business, all right, and let's just use digital marketing, because you can literally take what I'm saying right now and you can put it into any business model, any service-based business model, and you can run with it doing this. What I found was the evolution starts with kind of this free stuff, free services, paying my dues, and moving it from the nervousness of sales to the excitement of sales, to the excitement of results. I'm excited to provide results to a potential future client. So then I don't even really have to ask for money. It's more of like, hey, don't stop doing what you're doing. And so if I look at dentists, right? This is how the evolution works. It goes like this. You land a dentist or two through the free trial method, and that you get them massive results. And when you get them results, you've now proved to yourself and the market, there's a value here. And you can now take these wins that you currently have, and you can leverage them. You can get on with your dentist 5 to 10 minutes and ask them, hey, what have you tried in the past? Why didn't it work? Are you happy with your current results that I'm providing you? And would you recommend me to anybody else? That's the evolution. You can take that recording and you can literally run it as an ad, even on Facebook, targeting dentists. You could run a pay-per-click advertising campaign, because dentists, office managers, they Google marketing for dentists, right? And you could show up with a case study, a phone number, an email, a form, and you could slowly have dentists reaching out to you. And that is the evolution here. And it all starts with proving your value to the market. It all starts with eating humble pie. It all starts with knowing that, look, I'm a newbie here. I'm a new person in this industry. It is now my time to shine, but I can only shine when I've proven to the market and myself that I can actually do this. I can provide exactly what I'm telling others that I can provide, but I gotta do it in the beginning for free, first. You may even come to a point where it's like, look, let me just get them to pay my ad spend so I don't have to come out of pocket for anything, right? Some people aren't as shy and uncomfortable as I am. And, we've had people coming into our coaching program that just love sales. And believe me, they didn't struggle selling business owners to get more leads and customers, right? So especially if you're keeping it simple. I'm going to run pay-per-click advertising. It's $800 a month, right? You pay ad spend. That's the $800 a month is my fee. The whole point of it is to get you a good ROI on not only your ad spend, but also my retainer, get that paid and make a profit on top of it, right? If you could do that, then they'll stay with you forever. And that is kind of where my whole business journey started in this little sales. I call it a sales hack because ultimately it is. Not many people do this. And not many people are willing to do it. But those who are, I can promise you, you will reap those benefits more than you can imagine. So let's talk more about the evolution. So when you can do this and you can kind of niche your way into certain markets, you could be the specialist, right? You could be that specialist in that niche. Here's where the beauty comes in. That dentist is paying you for pay-per-click advertising. Well, what if he wants now more reviews online? You could do that for him. What if he wants to rank his Google My Business profile? You could do that for him. And now you could take a $1,000 current client, and you could turn them into a $3,000 to $4,000 a month client, right? And so there is a evolution to when you're starting a business, and you could take that, what I just explained, and move it to any other business model, right? And so that is the ultimate sales hack. Do for free first, and it's okay. Like, you have to have, you got to eat some humble pie and realize if I'm going to get into a business opportunity or I'm going to start my own side business, I need to prove my value first to the market, prove to myself that I could do this. And once you start to do that, you slowly grow out of the free phase. And by the way, I used to do free leads in advance to every single one of my dozens of clients. That's how I landed all of them. That's me. But a lot of people don't like to continue to do for free. And that's like, okay, I get it. But in the very, very beginning, if you are scared to sell, introvert, get cotton mouth, stumble on your words, not very confident, then the best way to do it is offer your services for free. It's just time. Everybody is always like, oh, there's no, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. In some essence, I agree. But time in business and on the internet is not the normal time in real life. You could come in and start a business and get really good at it in 90 days and change your life in 90 days, okay? It doesn't take much. It's not a lot of stuff to learn. And if you're willing to eat some humble pie and do some free work for free, then you will have a much easier time growing any business that you start. All right, cool. So that's what I got for you. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, like the video. So if other introverts that know they need to sell, maybe we'll see this video and I can help some other people out. It'd be great. Comment down below if you have any questions. And if you don't agree with me, I would love to converse down below in a comment section, because a lot of people can't disagree with this. And the reason why is, in the beginning, eat your humble pie and understand that you may have to do some free work to prove your worth to the market, and it will make growing any business so much easier. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Appreciate your time. Hope this helped out at least a little bit. Peace.